Hey y'all, you know what night it is? It's taco night. And if I can do it in a skillet, why would I not do it in a skillet? Good question. We'll see how this goes. But I'm bringing you along anyway. We're keeping it real and it's really good. So let's do this. You know that looks good enough to eat. Yeah, I think so. Hey y'all, you know what night it is? It's taco night, but it's not Tuesday, but maybe it will be Tuesday when you watch this or whatever. Any night is good for taco night. So this is what I'm gonna do tonight. It's one of our family's favorite things. It's super simple, duh, and it uses a lot of the same ingredients I use all the time. But it's really fun and it's really good. And I'm kind of scared to video it because I always end up messing it up a little bit. But it doesn't have to be pretty to be good. Just remember that. It's all going to the same place right here. So what I'm making is a taco ring. This is not new. A lot of people do this. It's a hamburger and taco seasoning. Of course, I'm gonna put some other stuff in it. And you fold it all together with crescent rolls. Crescent rolls, those things that everyone loves to see on the table at Thanksgiving. Yeah, and that's the part that I usually mess up on and it's not very pretty. We'll see how this goes. But I'm bringing you along anyway. We're keeping it real and it's really good. So, let's do this. The stars of the show. 1 pound of ground round. I'm just telling y'all, you can do so much with hamburger. All right, I'm gonna saute it with onions and some little sweet peppers. I'm gonna use that at the end to top it with. 1 packet of taco seasoning, some musket powder, some cheese inside and outside, sour cream to go on at the end, and 2 things of crescent rolls. I have done this with 1 thing. It is easier with 2, but if all you have is 1, you can make it work. Okay, here we go. While everything's cooking, we're gonna turn the oven on to 375 and let it be warming up. Dump that bad boy in there. All right. Get my little, I was gonna say spatula. What do you call this spoon? I don't even know what you call this spoon. It's a wooden spoon with a hole in it. I don't know why it has a hole in it. I bet somebody out there in YouTube land can tell me. But it is my favorite to use, along with my potato masher, which I use sometimes and sometimes I don't. Depends on how I'm feeling. We'll see. Okay, I decided I was in the mood. We're gonna smash it. It just works so good. Get it good and crumbly, and since it's about almost halfway or so, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my onions and peppers. Let them marry, fall in love, and then marry, however that works. I mean, usually you fall in love first, so y'all need to get to doing that. Little onions, peppers, and hamburger. This truly is the trio for a lot of goodness and a lot of recipes I make. I'm sure you're starting to see a pattern. Yeah, that's how I roll. Familiar works. And while you're waiting for your hamburger and onion and peppers to marry, to fall in love and marry, feel free to eat cheese. It's impossible for me to cook and not eat cheese if I'm using cheese. Sometimes even if I'm not using cheese, I will still get the cheese out and eat cheese. Okay. Woo, hello. All right, so that got done. I drained it. I've already drained it. Now we're gonna put in some taco seasoning and a good, solid, healthy dose. I'm using Red Label Musket Powder and that. And then we're gonna throw in some water. I don't know, a 1/4 cup. All right, maybe a 1/2 cup. Just kidding. All right, we're gonna turn the heat on low and let that simmer for as long as it takes for that to thicken up a little bit. Shouldn't be more than 5 minutes. And while that is doing its thing, we are gonna work on the ring, the biscuit ring, the crescent ring, the taco ring. Okay, so I choose to do my taco ring in a cast iron skillet because I have a thing for cast iron skillets. You do not have to use a skillet. You could use a baking sheet. I used to do that. And then one day I had I'm not gonna hit myself, that would hurt really bad. I had a light bulb moment that I could actually do this in a skillet. And if I can do it in a skillet, why would I not do it in a skillet? Good question. So that's what I'm gonna show you in a skillet. But like I say, you could even use one of them pizza stones. I know a lot of people have them. I used to. I don't know what happened to it because I don't use it anymore. But anyway, whatever you want to put it on that you can put in the oven, you can do that. Okay, let's see what we can do with our crescent rolls. Forgive me, I forgot to put a little cheese in there. I like to put a little cheese. Put a little cheese while it's doing its thing there. Cheese in, cheese out, cheese everywhere. Cheese makes everything better, just like butter and musket powder and beef, all the things. Okay, anyway, it's thickening up a little bit. It's doing a good job. We need to get this ring rolling. Okay, here we go. Getting them open is half the battle. Come on. I don't know why that is so fun to me. It just is. Okay. We have one roll. What you're going to do, you're going to take... Oh, this is where I always struggle. Anyway, hold on. Take your little triangles. One triangle. See? Just like that. I will tell you a little trick. Leave your biscuits. I'm calling them biscuits. Whatever. Leave your rolls in the fridge until you're ready to use them. The last time I did this, hold on, I'm going to do this. The last time I did this, I had them sitting out the whole time, and they were impossible to deal with. They got too warm and too gooey, and they fell all apart. So, I learned. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to turn this off. I think it's done. We're going to do this. We have 4, so let's see. We have 8 in each pack. Last time I did this, I only had 1 pack, and I made it work. I just stretched it out, patted them down. You probably want to make sure your work surface is clean too if you're going to be strowing them all over the place like I'm doing. I did just clean this beforehand. Okay. Okay, see how absolutely not pretty that is? You see, it looks like a little star, like a little sun. We're building a what do you call these? A crescent roll sun ring or something like that. All right, this is taking forever. Maybe I can just put on the time lapse. Put on the time lapse and speed it up from here. That's probably what I'll do. I'm gonna stop talking now. I feel like I've got an extra one. What happened? What did I do? Did I miss a hole? I don't know. I'm just going to put it on top of another one. Okay. Welcome to my world. This is what we do. All right. So we're going to pat that out. So we have a nice big crescent roll base. You're going to see... You're probably going to see others if you look this up online that look much prettier than mine, but I promise you, this is still gonna taste good. And if I tried really hard, I might can make it prettier, but I am just not that patient. I just wanna cook and get out of the kitchen. All right, so anyway, okay, so this is what we have. And now we have our meats. All right, I'll put you over here. Where are you, hot? A little bit hot. Okay, so we're gonna put this just like this. See? So easy. Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Not really. That's okay. You're just gonna have to trust me. And then, just for good measure, you're gonna put some more cheese. Unless you have an aversion to cheese, and then I can't relate. But anyway, put on your cheese. Support your dairy farmers. They need it now more than ever. Buy all the cheese, buy all the milk, buy all the butter, buy all the sour cream, buy all the things that dairy farmers milk makes. They need our help. They need our support. I love you, dairy farmers. I know many of you, and I love you, and I want you to stay in business. So I'm doing the best I can. Okay, here we go. All right, so now what you do, this is the really fun part. You take your little triangle pieces and you just fold them over. See, if you got room. All right, you just fold them over. And we're making a little ring. We're making a little sun, basically. Making a ring. That's what it's called. But it'll end up looking kind of like a pinwheel, windmill, maybe. I can't relate to windmills. We don't have them here, but they're very iconic for farming, I believe. So anyway, there you go. We're gonna cook that bad boy, 375. Excuse me while I eat this. There's a little piece of cheese. Until it's done, until it's golden brown. What does the box say? Let's see. I mean, I'm just gonna cook it until it's brown. 9 to 12 minutes, so that should be about right. All right, here we go. And voila, there you go. Like I said, it's not beautiful, but really it is. So yeah, there you have it. Taco ring. Time to dig in. And there you have it, y'all. You know that looks good enough to eat. Yeah, I think so. And I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, until next time, happy cooking.